Well,
you
not
had sex with a FedEx
sex.
man.
That was yeah. I'm a lady who had sex with the delivery man.
Now, how does that start?
Welcome back. We got another video for your entertainment. If you're here for the first time, do me a favor. Go ahead and click like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
Nope. Come on, man. We all had that friend that got into that relationship they had no business getting into. You knew it was doomed from the jump, but you did it anyway. And look at you now. Up at 3 a.m. looking at YouTube videos. And I appreciate you too.
There's a double standard though. If a man said, "Oh yeah, when I married my lady, she had $15,000 in her account. Working with me over the 2 years, now she got 120 in there, and I got 2 properties in her name." They're gonna applaud him. They're gonna applaud her. They're gonna say the marriage strong. Let a woman say, "Come on. When my man came to me, he hadn't finished school yet. He didn't have good credit. And after 2 years with me, I built his credit up. I put him through school, and I got him 2 houses." They gonna look at him like he a bum, and they gonna look at her like she dumb.
Like she's no dead.
He went Dr. Seuss on us, but he's speaking facts. You know, they're gonna call that man everything up under the sun. Dusty, broke. He might even give a throwback to TLC, call the man a scrub. I ain't saying they were lying, but you know, that's a bit harsh. That is a double standard. You know, everybody wants to rush to the finish line. They don't want to help build and grow together. Not everybody, but you get majority of people in this microwave society want to just skip to the end, and that's not very realistic. And you'll go through a lot of good people. You'll miss out on a lot of good people that way.
And that's part of the issue. I think to get back to what the original question was how you know the difference between you're pouring into your partner versus mothering them. If you're pouring into a partner that's 1, willing to learn, 2, asking for your help, and 3, implementing what the you teaching. Like if that person is constantly falling short of actually moving into action of what lessons you're teaching them, if they're not asking for those lessons, if they're not really ready to apply that to their life, you're trying to mother that person and you're trying to force change, and you need to force change by changing the person you're trying to be with.
Man, she ain't really lying. You know, ultimately, if you're sitting up there badgering somebody, you're getting on them over and over and over again, you call it what you want. I wouldn't necessarily call it mothering. That's a bit drastic, but that's not necessarily the relationship that you need to be in. You are not, you don't have the same vision. So move on. You know, that goes both ways. Like somebody could be pouring into one person and it's not being received the other way. Whatever you got going on for your relationship, just go ahead and move on. Cut your losses. That's it. Don't be too quick to do it. You know, have that open dialogue, have that conversation with them. But, you know, ultimately, might be time to move on.
When most women talk about a provider man, it's usually a man that could provide all of the bills. Like a man being a 100% provider in 2024 is a scam. Do you think that's true?
No, I am a very traditional type of woman. I do believe that a man should provide. I think that should be like flat out across the board, the norm. Sure. If you're going 50-50, then you're trying to be my roommate. And that's not what I'm seeking. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're going to go half on rent, then I might as well have a roommate. I really feel like
I'd rather pay the bills 100% and then go half with a partner.
I want a husband.
Have you ever been in a partner business relationship where one partner just went 100% and you went 0?
I have
That's
been
possible?
in that dynamic.
You would be in a business relationship like that?
In a business relationship.
It's a partnership, right?
Yeah,
We're both business partners.
100% finances. Somebody can do the legwork.
That's what the partnership is to you?
Come on now. Think way back. Go back to when you were in school. Everybody had to do a group project, right? And we got to find out at an early age that everyone is not going to pull their own weight. So you mean to tell me you would be in a business relationship with somebody who's not pulling their weight and it's all good? Like they just do all the legwork, they do everything. You just don't sit back and collect. Hit the email below if you're going to let me sit back and ride your coattails and just get paid for everything. But, you know, I don't know. It sounds good. I don't believe it, though.
Most men today are grown infants. You don't agree with that?
Well, no,
I agree that they're grown infants, but it's not my job to fix you.
I'm not saying it's your job to fix you. You have a moral obligation not to make it worse.
Well, how am I making it worse? Because I have an hands?
Yeah, I'd say that you're participating in that.
Okay, so what exactly have
it's all your fault.
No, I'm not saying it's all your fault, but
It's a lot, Julie.
but I'm saying this as agreeably as I can. If you are producing sexually explicit content online,
Yeah.
you are increasing the supply,
And so I'm
not decreasing the supply.
So even if I didn't have hands, the comments that I've gotten on all of my social media without it have been even more degrading than the comments I've gotten on my own.
But you're blaming the comments for your action, not taking responsibility for your action.
No, because even if I post a selfie of just my face, they're gonna be like, I want to come all over that. I'm like,
Okay, but again, you're seeing a window into the depraved sexual nature. And
so how is that my issue? Fix it yourself, you weirdo.
Now they're a weirdo. What came first, the chicken or the egg? These people follow you because they know what type of content that you put out. So they're the weirdo. One, they're the people giving you money, so how are they the weirdo? But you're gonna get that. And you know, have you ever been to the internet? So you're gonna get that type of responses, and you're putting that out. You're putting that energy, you're putting those vibes out into the universe. What do you think's gonna happen? Now, if she sat up there and said, hey, I was doing this, I was just, you know, being a schoolgirl, button up, church going woman, and all of a sudden people were still commenting, doing all this, and I was like, hey, I might as well get paid for it, because they're giving me all this grief, getting all this backlash for regular pictures. I might as well get a check. All right, I cut you a little slack, but I'm pretty sure these people follow you. They follow you on your free sites. You're getting that type of response. All right, sounds good though.
Well, you had the FedEx man. That was yeah. I'm a lady who had sex at the delivery.
Now, how does that start?
He walked up. He was like motioning. He was like, "It's for the upstairs, but they're not answering." And I was like, "Just leave it there." And he mouthed, "You're beautiful." I was like, "Who, me?" Did this? I said, "I can give you the upstairs neighbor's name because it's not for me." And he was like, "No, you can give me your real name." And I laughed and I was like, "Is this just a slick way of getting my name?" When that came out of my mouth, I was like, "Oh, we're doing this."
You're joking, right? One. You're telling me that's all it took?
My daughter's a tramp.
That's it? That easy? 2, it wasn't even your FedEx guy? It wasn't your delivery? Oh my gosh. This could all be a plot. This dude took his little finger, started ringing, buzzing, let me in, buzzing. What? First of all, he could have been a person that deletes people. But you hooked up with this guy? No judgments. Man, that's a whole different life there.
The ball is rolling down the hill. He for sure said, "When is your break?" And I was like, 20 minutes. He straight face looks at his watch and he goes, "So should I come back at 2?" And I was like, sure.
Whoa.
And then like we hooked up 3 times. He rang my doorbell every weekday for 3 months.
Whoa.
It's very give a mouse a cookie, you know?
Of course. I mean, listen, he's not wrong here. If I ring a doorbell and the lady me immediately, I'm ringing that doorbell a couple times.
Where's the pussy?
Just straight face like it's 3 a.m.
I have so many questions. I'll believe it at that. But how many times did he come over there? Like, was he just always working? Like, did you let him shower? Like, was he in the middle of the shift, the end of the shift? Like, he went back to it? Like, was he missing quotas because of that? Like, that's just mind blowing to me. Anyway, guys, we'll leave it at there. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for making it this far. Go ahead and click like and subscribe if you hadn't already. I'll catch you the next time.